What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Team of the Season Nainggolan and another player very much like Gomez who I cannot wait to give a try out. He is a very small, well, he's 5'9", which I suppose isn't that small, to be honest, in comparison to Gomez, who's 5'5". He's a little bit taller. He's got the high work rates. He's 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and I think that's what really just puts him underneath Gomez, in my opinion. Gomez obviously has the 4-star. Belgium link, so obviously that link to Hazard is going to be beautiful. Unfortunately, he didn't manage to get a team of the season this year. He still has his 93, I want to say, in that player moments. What's Nainggolan got? No traits in terms of actual ability for me. 85 acceleration and sprint speed. That's something that definitely could use with the upgrade. I would say a hunter, but obviously I don't think it gets up finishing at all or that much. I haven't used a hunter in a long time, so I think that would be the move, but obviously you want to get that finishing up as well. Dribbling wise, 84 agility with 93 balance. The balance is lovely. Agility is not that great, to be honest. Like, we have seen so much better on some of these cams, and especially a cam that costs nearly 670. That's a lot of a price for no 4-star skill moves and a lower agility under 90. That for me is a little bit of an L. Obviously the pace as well, it's not bad, but again, 90 plus would have been absolutely fantastic with him. He's got 94 shot power with 94 attacking positioning. Passing wise, good 96 and 93 short and long, 87 vision, 84 curve, and then he has got the strength. That's the one thing Gomez doesn't have. And he also has the defensive ability, which, could he be a CM rather than a cam? We're going to find out. We'll try him in all three positions throughout a couple of games, cam, centre mid and CDM, to see where I like him, basically. So let's jump in. Obviously, his price will fluctuate as we got him during rewards. Obviously, they drop down a little bit, so I'm hoping he goes up just that little bit to get that tax back. Let's see what he can do and jump him. It's found him. Nainggolan. Nearly got Bogger in. Nainggolan doing that defensive duty as well. That's what I'm going to like from him. He's going to have that ability to actually get the ball. Eusebio! Good save from Handanovic. Nainggolan putting it back in. Nainggolan! He's getting the AI. Nainggolan intercepting. He's got the dribble on him as well. Even better. Nainggolan pushing forward. Keeps it. Lovely. It's very good on the ball in terms of keeping possession, which is something you want very much so with a centre mid like him. Eusebio, and there's the goal. And exactly like that. He keeps the ball. We push it forward, gets people up to the attack, and Eusebio can bag the goal. Into Nainggolan. Has he got the pace? Stop. He gets the corner, I suppose. I did think that I may have gone a bit too far. Gomez intercepting. Whacks it into Matthias. We're going to go Messi, Eusebio. Back to Messi, into Nayan. Back to Messi. He just misses out. I think you can definitely tell the difference between Nayan and Gomez. Nayan. It's a great play there. I know, obviously, the goalkeeper's doing a lot of that, but Nainggolan putting that cam roll into use, into Eusebio. One more to Messi. Messi with a finesse. He's moved his keeper. I saw it at the last second. Knew he would do something like that. Very, very good play. You can see it there. Lovely play. Unless his goalkeeper just did that naturally. Nainggolan doing his defensive duty, and I didn't mean to do that. Jeez, now he gets it away. Into Gomez. Gomez down a wing versus Robertson. What a passive play. Nainggolan somewhere in the middle of that, so I'm counting that as good play from him. But a beautiful goal regardless. Nainggolan seeing it out. He's got Promes chasing. Obviously, Promes is very, very quick on this game. As you can see, look at the pace on him. Nainggolan doing well, though, to get it out. I go to the other side. Look for Gomez if I can. He's going to push forward. Oh, and I was trying to get that little dribble. Eusebio's going to get it back into Matthias. Back to Eusebio. Across goal with his left. Oh, that's a great ball. Oh my, Messi. I don't care. This is going in the video. What a control. Goes for the volley. That is a cracker of a goal. Actually goes near post as well. Totssf Nainggolan keeping the ball. Back to him. No. Oh, okay. He's going to win it back. That's where the aggression comes in with him. And I think that's the difference there right between Gomez and obviously Nainggolan. Left foot. Oh, we got the deflection. Both of them playing well there. And I think you can see the difference. Like, they're very similar in their aspects, but they are different at the same time. It's very, very weird. One's quite strong and obviously still has the skills, a little bit less. Then the other one is just absolute agility goddess. God. Nainggolan. Finesse. I don't know why I went for a finesse with him. He hasn't got the trait. Finesse! Oh, not finesse. I went for the outside and he still didn't get it. So going into the overall for Nainggolan, honestly, a good player. I feel like he has more in him in terms of what you can actually do with him. I think 4-star skills would have been the way to go with this card, but I think aggression is so important. I actually really liked him in the cam role. We used him at CM. I didn't go as far as CDM because I just feel like that's a waste for him. He's got such an ability up front that it was a shame to kind of put him in the defense and keep him there. So realistically, I really enjoyed him in the cam role. I think that was my favorite role for him, but he most definitely can play that CM role as well. I'd probably go with something like Gladiator or go with something like maybe it's not a Hunter. Let me have a look. I can't remember what it is now. Let's have a look. It was, because you've got Hunter, Deadeye would be a waste. It's realistically, you could go Hawk, but he's already got the physicals. You could go Gladiator and get his shooting and defending up to max, because pace-wise, he didn't seem that much of an issue. Realistically, it depends on where you're playing him. In a cam role, I'd maybe just go and stick a sniper on him. Like, I didn't really find too much of an issue with his pace. He feels quick still. He's a very small player, so his agility already feels good. But if you whack it up again with a sniper, it's just going to feel even better. So for me, I was very happy with this card. I felt like he was good enough to play in my FUT Champs. Is he worth the 670 that you've got to pay for him, or even more maybe now? That is under question, I think. What is he now? He's 700 there. It's probably coming in at about 690, I can imagine. So, realistically, is he worth that much? That is up to you. I personally don't think he's worth 680, 690. I would be looking more around about the 600 mark, and I'd be happier with it. I still think there's better for money out there, but that is always the case. We are just looking at Team of the Season Serie A today, so that for me is where my kind of judgment goes with. It depends on who else you want to go with the Serie A. Obviously, you've got Gomez, who is a little bit more expensive, but for me is the better player. You've got Alberto, who I think is rated, well, is overall rated lower, like he is a 97, but you know what I mean. Playability, I think Nainggolan's better off than him. So realistically, it depends on how many coins you've got and what you're willing to spend, and if he fits your team really. Obviously, Belgium is in Calgary, so it has to be really Serie A. I don't think there's any more Calgary players, bar from maybe Pedro, the objective player that will link with him, and then you've got Hazard, you've got Icons. You get the drift. You're going to need somebody to link with him because he's not necessarily the easiest player to link. Like, there is easier, but most definitely at this point of the game, you should be able to link him quite simply. But obviously, going back when we didn't have these icons, team of the seasons, all of this in the team, he would have been a little bit harder in fact. So overall wise, I'm giving him an 8.5. I feel like that's just deserved. Shooting's fine, passing's brilliant, the agility and just dribbling on him is fantastic. Defensive ability is what stands this card out for me. The minuses, obviously that skill moves is a bit of an issue, and then just overall speed in comparison to Gomez is a little bit less. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. It always means a lot to me. We're going for that 6K, so any help is always appreciated, and especially if you're still here, a like again would always be appreciated as well. And if you want to drop a comment, you need to know anything, just let me know down below. Peace.